Hello guys, it's Vincent here from VW Car Culture, and I usually say 2015 was the best year for most car manufacturers, and most of my favorite cars were actually produced in the year 2015 itself, and that is inclusive of this 2015 Toyota Camry. Go. Most of the exterior part is really sleek and modern with a lot of chrome trimming, even around this door and the window frames. There's a lot of chrome. Even the door handles come in chrome. And there's also this VVT-iW badging, of which we'll talk about later when you talk about the engine that's packed under the hood of this beast. At the rear, we also have this new tail lights design that have some LED integrated at the top of it. At the bottom, we also see some chrome trimming, chrome badge Camry, and the chrome badge for the 2-liter motor that's integrated in this. We also have the D-4S badging on this one, and we also have the dual exhaust outlets with this red, which is basically just reflectors. They don't light up or anything. This Toyota Camry features one of the most aggressive fronts that I've ever seen on a Toyota Camry before, inclusive of this chrome trimming around this huge aggressive grille that has integrated in it this fog lamps. And this slimmer headlights design also come now integrated with daytime running lights and HID projector headlights and this indicator insets. There's also this intakes, which for now are really fake. They don't work. They don't lead anywhere for cooling of the brakes or the wheels. Moving on for the boot, we have this illuminating blue color that's very interesting. We also have more of that in the interior, inclusive of the footwells of the passenger and the driver's side. As you can see, there's a lot of boot space in this car. Like a Camry has always been designed to be very much practical for family use. And underneath, we have space for the spare wheel, which is not here right now, but there's huge significant space for this. Getting inside of the back of the Camry now, I can already see this beautiful blue highlighting light, which highlights on the side of the door, and this Camry badging right on the door panel, which is very beautiful, by the way. And closing it, it feels very nice and premium. And this car, compared to its predecessor back then in 2015, it got some significant insulation to it, even around the door as well, even on the floor, in order to improve sound insulation from wind noise and road noise, which is very helpful. And I can already tell this car is silent out inside. On the side here, on the door armrest, we have this ashtray, which looks beautiful, covered in some wood trimming. And I believe you can store your coins or anything small that you might need to store here. I can already see we have air vents here for air conditioning for the rear passengers. And unfortunately for the guys in the rear, for this trim level, we don't have buttons for controlling of the temperature. And beautifully, if you look close here in the middle, we have this beautiful armrest, which for a long journey would be very helpful. And if you open this wood trim, you can see 2 cup holders for both of the passengers. And when you open here, you can see the space which leads all the way to the boot in case you may need to grab something on your lane journey, maybe a drink or something. And it closes very nicely, including this part. Close it like that. And yeah, it's very comfortable here, much thanks to this leather upholstery, which is all over this car. It's all leather and it feels very premium. And there's a lot of knee room. Damn. Under the seats, there's also a lot of space. Even on top of my head, I believe I can sit with 3 adults here and I'll feel very comfortable on a long journey. Okay guys, this car is very nice and premium and very comfortable. It's for VIP treatment, those executive travels, spot on. Now let's go on to the front. What a beautiful room to be in. And now we have the keys for the Toyota Camry, the 2015, and here they are. Very nice key, very portable, and there's 2 of them for this car, which is selling right here at Corbett Trading. And then let's turn the baby on. And just like that, the baby comes alive by opening the 2 mirrors and the TFT and this display. They greet me. This one shows Toyota and this one shows Camry. For the TFT display, which was a new improvement back in 2015 compared to the predecessor, it shows you a lot of things, inclusive of navigation, temperature, and all the other necessities that you may need to see, inclusive of your trip information and all that. The gauge clusters inclusive of the ride counter and the speedometer, also come highlighted with this blue background, which looks very clean and matches those blue lights at the boot. The lights are also seen illuminating back on my feet. Yeah, that's very beautiful. Yeah, blue is just my color, guys, just so you know. And I can already tell this 3-spoke steering wheel is one of my favorite parts about this car. It just makes you feel in control, you know. It's very portable to hold. It's small enough, its size is just perfect. In the steering wheel, you also have these buttons for controlling the volume. You also have this other buttons on the right side for controlling the navigation around this display. If you, oh, by the way, the display is also touch, but you also have these buttons if you need to, which are very touch sensitive, by the way. It's touch, very responsive and very beautiful. Here on the central console, you can also see you have the space for 2 cup holders. Under here, you also have space for the ashtray in case you need to store your coins or something very small. You also have this 12V outlet in case you need to charge something, maybe your phone or something. Back here, you also have the space, which also have a 12V outlets and a 120 watts. Oh, you also have this nice space whereby you can add your USB charge in case you need to charge your phone or your audio cable. Now, getting here on the armrest, beneath it we have a lot of space which you can remove. If you remove this cover, you can see another huge amount of space. You can store whatever you want, your wallets and other lots of things. And close that. It feels very comfy to sit here. Much thanks again to the leather that is inside this car. You feel like a boss. The sitting position is perfect. And yeah, guys, let's move on to the passenger side. Just a quick one before we move to the passenger side. We also have this space or storage for your glasses, and we also have this button which feels very nice and clicky to click. I'll click this all day. It lights up on the front and also at the back. And when you open your sun visor, you have this mirror, and it automatically lights up when you open for the mirror. The same thing happens on the passenger side. When you open, it automatically lights up to light up your face so that you can see yourself clearly. We also have these buttons for controlling the passenger side seat. You just click them. You can control the seat by moving it backwards as well, or in the front. All of it can be controlled here if you are the driver. Getting inside the front passenger side of this car, I can already tell there's huge space for a water bottle could probably fit here. And this armrest, we also have this wood trimming that is also at the back. Unfortunately for this side, we don't have that ashtray which was here at the back side, but we do have a lot of space and a lot of storage spaces in this here central console. As you can see, you can open here, and here's that ashtray, and then we have this 12V power output. And in the middle, we also have this spacing for 2 cup holders, or you can fit a drink or a water bottle or anything in there. And then in the middle here, we also have a lot of space. Getting under the hood of the 2015 Toyota Camry, we can already see a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that is integrated with VVT-iW and D-4S systems for significant fuel savings. And it delivers 199 Newton meters of torque to the wheels. That is through the help of a 6-speed automatic transmission, which enables a sprint of 0 to 100 in just 10.4 seconds. That is before it reaches a top speed of 310 kilometers per hour. And just like that, thank you very much, everyone. We are just done with the 2015 Toyota Camry.